Not coming through. Why is it not showing through? What's going on? That's weird. Okay, it looks like it's working now. I'm trying some different things with the stream here. See how that goes. So we can minimize that. All right. So I'm going to keep working on this. I call it a roguelike, but I mean that's such a broad term. I don't know how rogue-like it's going to be, but I do know that I just want to work on something that's a bit more minimal, simpler than the Dragon Quest game that I was making. Gotta turn this down a bit. Let's see what I have. It can be a resource for now. I might just make it a reference later. Keep it simple. Mm. Just to ensure that it's always negative, and it's going to be something like guess we could do that. Maybe we just split them up. We can do, I don't know, I'm always trying to do it a little bit differently than I have before. We don't need to check it down there. I think I'll make this local, or kind of indicate that it's local. All right, so outside entities can call these that should be all right. I mean, part of me wonders if I should just put all this data in these things, which probably shouldn't be sprites anymore. It's the way I've set them set up, they can't even move. Moving, target position. Yeah, this is just kind of backwards. I think we're going to rewrite the NPCs. Let's grab all the text if we lose it. I don't know how to clear that. I don't think it's showing up on stream though. Yeah. Let's get something different. Should probably be the root. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get that. So I'm trying to split the data from the entity itself. And so I'm making them a tool, and we're going to give this a set get function, which is going to be set data. Function set data up here. Be pdata, or just do value. And we're just going to like set all the values here. So it'll be name equals, well, first value data.name. So that way it'll update it in the editor, and we're gonna have to update our sprite as well. uh, I think I can use that. I don't know if I need that now. Sprite. Oh, if I'm using a sprite sheet, I'm gonna have to change up my main atlas. So currently they're all on the same. Hey, thank you. I think I already did. Right, if I check here, yeah, it's on that one. I made a separate one for the roguelike, but thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So we're just gonna give them the atlas for the texture. And what I'll do is, what's going on there? Let's see. Oops. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if like how roguelike I want to go. That's definitely going to be coming up soon. I have to kind of make a decision there. I'll probably start it out with the classic roguelike combat style where you kind of take turns moving. Or not that you take turns, but that every turn, right, everyone has a chance to move or act. Yeah. Do actually going to be actor now. Get index name on base nil. We'll do thanks JDev. Yeah, I kind of just want to work on something simpler at this point. Because once you add more and more mechanics and features and you know, lighting and shadows, it just the project becomes so unmanageable. I mean, it's really tough to finish something that's complex like that. So I want to try and keep the scope contained, but we'll see what happens. Valid export type. Okay, let's just do that. So that should fix that. We'll just call it texture cell. I think that'll work. I just do get size. So it's region texture.region.get size. We could just do size. That should work. Yeah. So if I look at that, what's the 32 by 32, right? So if I want to make the player, that's going to be our player, I think. 32. Well, the cell, I guess I don't want to use the cell. I just want to use the position. So we'll change that up to 32 by 32. It's going to be this position. Call it that. here, and now it's just going to equal that. So let's see. So if I change this, say 0, right? We have that one. Now if I drag this player in, we want to see that update. Okay, so it's not working. So I have to change something here. Region on base, let's see. Wait. I think it's region.position. So we'll try that again. It did update the name though, so we know it's working there. So we can clear that. Oh no, I think it already worked. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. So now I should be able. Yeah. So we can clear that. We can do that. We can change our sprite back. Oops. Like 0. All right. If I drag that player in, we're going to see the name update and the sprite. Beautiful. All right, so that's working as intended. We're not going to give it data by default. But why we're doing that is that we can do things like we put a grid entity in there. Let's make a new one first. Duplicate that. Let's say let's make Soto. Right. Change the name there. There, Atlas texture region got wiped. That's all right. I think Soto. I think they're the fluffy dudes, so they're just going to be 0.32 for their position. Alright, so now if I go down, first off, let's put you on top of that. Let's delete the original Soto. Now if I drag Soto onto that, right, we see they update. Now the reason that these all updated at once is because I did not go in here. I think if I just flag it to local to scene, that should fix that. Try it again. So if we put the player in, yeah, see it just updated that one now. All right, so that's cool. We got that working. Forget. Do you have any preference for combat style? Like, do you have any recommendations, or? Because part of me wants to do like a minimal, like turn-based combat, or even a strategy RPG style combat like Fire Emblem. But I think I definitely do want to try the traditional rogue style first. Don't need that. All right. I have to look at the player. Alright, so we can get rid of them. They're gonna get the player's script. We could even call it do that. It's weird, it's not getting those export bars. There we go. Does this have to be tool as well? Yeah, I think it did. What is up, Seek9750? Entities facing. Oh, right on, right on. Were you the one that there was someone that was like, I have more subs than you, ha ha ha. I'm like, what? Like, cool. I've only been doing this for a day. So let's see. Movement, factor 2. So I need to figure out movement for non-players. Because right now I only have it for a player. Is equal to. No, it's alright. I thought it was funny. I have thick skin. No, it was just like so random. Like, what? How many subs do you have anyway? Are you like, do we have someone that's famous in my chat right now? Do we have a celebrity? Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna catch up to you, alright? You just made it my ultimate mission. I should put like you know, a sub goal in here. 222. Are you working on a game or what kind of like what do you do on stream? Get this like down here. Yeah, what kind of game? Can't move. If movement delay is stopped. I don't remember exactly what I was doing with this bonk count. I think it's like how many frames I bonk or something. I don't know. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Make content people like. Well, then you should be famous in no time. You make what the people want. It will come. It will grow. All right, bonk count. What the heck is this? Bonk count. If only I could travel in time and ask previous me what I was doing. I mean, obviously I'm tracking how many times I hit a wall. If can move, bonk count plus equals 1. If bonk count, like why am I tracking bonk count? As far as I can tell, I'm not using it anywhere else other than just like, I don't know, trying to see how many times I hit a wall. Let's see, let's print bonk count. Because I think it'll just go on forever, the bonkage. If this doesn't crash. Was it grid entity player? Should fix that. Oh, come on, don't crash on me now. Player. I don't know why it keeps coming up with that. Alright, so we can move. Whoa, I just went through a wall. Did I turn off collision? What's going on? Oh, it's not, it's probably not connected anymore. Also, we need to get rid of these signals. So I think we just have to connect that up. Oops. Yeah, so that should give us our movement. What's going on with that? Do I not have that? Alright, so yeah, it is printing the bonk count. But let's we gotta update this. Move right, move down. We have to do if since it's a tool, I should take care of that. Yeah, so for some reason I was counting how many times we bonked, but I'm not really using it. Go figure. Oh, that camera transition's pretty nice. Whee! So right now I just need to keep transferring the grid entity data over. Got a couple here. Peace out. All right, so let's go back to that. change that to dir. Or no. Let's go back. Thank you. Doing my best. Trying to move. I think actually it's gonna be, and this is gonna be move. Well, thank you. Here, let's give you a 100 there. Watch out, I'm gonna get that 222 or whatever. I can move, so I don't need that anymore. Um, Random vector 1D. Get analog vector. Yeah, it should be fine. So the player moves. Let's see. Guess the player could be in there. I want to use a group. No, that cleans it up. factors. It's going to be actually in here. Oh no. Oops, the whole thing. That's how I'm checking that. That's kind of not good. Kind of not good. Just a little tricky because I'm trying to update this. From what I had. I remember back when you had 116. Wow. Hey, thanks. I'm the goat. Oh wow, that's too kind, but thank you. We're just taking it little by little here. Thank you for the cheerleading. World map. So we're gonna use this new variable we just made. So this is gonna be the new check tile map collision. And here we're just gonna change this, I think. So it's just going to equal that. So we do tile map collision check, then we check if we're colliding with any entities. So if so, we can't do that, right? So if we can still move, we go ahead and do our movement. You have to return something everywhere. Okay, so you're going to return true down here, turn false here. One. Oh, that should be fine now. Match tile. This can be if tile -1. We want to find out what tile it is and do some different behavior. If so, figure that out later. Get entities within range. Yeah, you guys will be famous. I can sense it. Is facing entity. Let's see. Let me get rid of that. That's some old dialogue. We don't need that. Trying to move. Is that not coming up? So here I think we're just going to do, for them it's going to be move, get random direction. Really, we can just do this. We don't need this as a separate function. Try to move. Attacker. So they're going to be in that by default. We have to take the player out of it. There we go. So I don't think we need that anymore. Player will Like if the player tries to move. So it's just. Then we can do for actor in. It's in group. We're getting there slowly but surely. So now every time the player moves, we should be trying to move each actor. We also need to do a check in here. Let's see. I might put that in the data actually. Actor, let's see. I think by default we'll make all of them stationary. But just for testing, we'll make Soto not stationary. And then we can check that in grid entity, if stationary, return. Okay. If data.stationary. Is that really not what I have to do? It should be. If we are getting there. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, it is a function. Okay, it crashed. Not equal null and data. Okay. So it's kind of creepy. Their player's not moving anymore. But they are moving. The other people are moving. I forget if I had gotten a message. Ah, no, we're good. You know, being famous, I think that's going to be overrated. You know, what if you get so famous you can't even go out in public? Oh, the player's stationary. That's my fault. There we go. Let's turn this music off for a sec. What are we doing over here? Nice. So that's pretty traditional for a roguelike, I think. I'll just have to add like a, what would you call it? Like a visibility. Actually, I want to keep that music on. I can't make up my mind right now. Wait, was that from Shovel Knight? Never mind. I want Birdly. Switch it up. There we go. So what do I need? They need like a visibility range. Visibility range, or we can call it sight range. And so if the player is within that range, depending on their AI, they'll move towards the player or away. So interaction range, which I'll duplicate for sight range to make this a separate shape. You can see here that that is about 3 tiles diagonally and 4 tiles down that is hitting. And so we can use that to check for any grid entity collision shapes. Come on, game, did it just crash? What's going on? That usually means a crash when it hangs on that. Let's give a celebration for a crash. I think player can be in there now. Alright, so what the heck? What crashed it? Anytime I get a crash, it's usually from the tool. This would be within range, very self. I think I just have to change that to interaction range. It's going to have two different kinds of ranges. It's going to be pretty much the same thing, but let's improve that. we can just send through oh, and we can send through interaction. Range. Update that in the player. And so for site, let's see, where are we moving them? It's like so if there are no entities within sight, we do if has player do that. So if the player's in range, they're going to move toward them. We can change that later if we want entities to target different entities, like if they're aggressive towards a certain type, we can add that functionality. But for now, we're just going to have them move toward the player if the player's in range. And my math is terrible, so how do we calculate that? I think we can use move toward and then just like clamp that, something like that. Steve's in range. Oh, that needs delta. Let's do 1.0. Let's just see what that looks like. I doubt that's going to work as is, but if the player gets close, they should be fine. Oh, yeah. I think it just shot them to oblivion. So it's telling me it's that. We're gonna do. Let's see, so, oh, I can get. Never mind. Can't just absolute a vector. Greater than. So I'm just trying to figure out what is furthest away on that vector, and then we just clamp it to 1. So that our cell, we're only moving one cell at a time. So they just stop. What? Do I have to invert it? Zero, 1. Yeah, it looks like it's backwards. Like I said, terrible at math. Alright, so that's saying the player's what? I just don't think that's right at all. This move toward. Could be an issue with the delta. Or is it normalized that I want? Like I totally like my wait, I did not get far in vector math. Limit length. So we'll do that up there. Maybe not. So we're getting that. Just doesn't really make sense. direction to. Try that. Oh. This looks right. Well, it did for a sec. Okay. Yeah. Have them all. So we just need to add in a collision check. So you can see this guy on the other side of the wall, he's trying to follow me. That's why. Movement. Get to do it a bit differently. Sure, there are cleaner ways, but that's how we're rolling. That should clamp their movement, but also force it to be at least one. So we don't, yeah. So with that, you really, if you get two enemies on you, I mean, really, if you get one on you, it kind of limits your movement, and it forces you to fight, teleport away. Oh, I tricked them. Oh, I got one off. This is like a puzzle. Oh, can I run away from him? No. Oh yeah. Get me out of here. Ah, ah. Let's just get rid of that for now. We're not using that. Okay. So that's in the data. Do hurt. Process. New. Make that. Dot hurt. It's going to be our data dot attack power. What do we call it? Yeah, attack power. So the player should be able to attack. So I go here. Oh. What? So it's saying what? The players' data is incorrect. Root world. That's weird. Let's see. So those all have default data now. Should be able to fight them. Null instance. Orphan. Try it again. Well, I can't make a timer because it's not in the tree. Why was this working before? Doesn't work with the defaults. What? What? I don't get it. Yeah, cool. So we can see the HP changing. Um, mm, mm, mm. Like now we want to connect that signal in the actor defeated. Now we'll just queue free. Come down here, bump into them 3 times, they disappear. Oh, I disappeared too. Everyone disappeared. What? Interesting. Are they all sharing? What? Entity data that hurt. Oh, we have to duplicate it up here. What? What? Let's do that on ready. I think that might be the problem. So that works, except what are those guys? Tiles? Did I make them tiles in the game? Yeah, so they're. That was the problem there. Data. Oh, they're sharing the same data. So we can just do it down there. Make sure it's a copy, and yeah, that way we can reuse the data. That's an interesting bug there. What in, like, just barely get out of the map. That's weird. Anyway. Alright, cool. Do I have any... I think I have a death animation somewhere. It's probably in Untitled Nature Game Farming. Yeah, let's get that in here. I can recreate that real quick. I think this will work well with this aesthetic. I think we can just put it on here. It's an animation player. Take it back. Death. We have 5, 1, chunk. We want this not centered. I think actually we're going to use an animation player with it, so we can do a little bit more. Let's see. For now, that can just be death. So we'll do like... Death. I think it has play, yeah. String, let's just make death. Actually, I don't think we need those. And so we're going to play that. And fade out that. Make sure it's off there. Need more time. Does that need to be in that? Let's see. only shows at runtime. Alright. So it definitely needs to be sped up big time. And the whole thing's way too slow. Let's try to make it 10. Yeah. Oh. Turn that off, turn that on. So before I go back, let's just get a bunch of these that I can smack up. What? I don't know what's going on. Okay. I don't know what's going on anymore. Obviously, I have to animate the attack, but we're getting there. We don't need to print out that health every time. I'll add some sound effects later. So maybe we do we animate the hit now. So for that, we'll just flash the sprite. Actually, I might just do... Just remove that one. We're going to do a function for that. Is hit. Sorry about the lawn power tools that are going on. I have to do that in process. Just keep it simple. Change that to an int. Equals 15. We have to also count that down. Just making a really simple hit flash timer. Forgot to put delta. Yeah, cool. Well, I have to reset alpha. Cool. That way I can't keep hitting them after they're defeated. I should probably disable their collision after they're defeated. This guy's going bonkers up here. Oh no, he got me. We both got each other. Alright, cool. I think that's good for now. I'm going to take a break. If you were watching, thanks for hanging out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any feature requests or suggestions or feedback or whatever the hell. Alright, have a good one.